dependable automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point and Plover. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center on the campus of Stevens Point. Pachelli getting ready here for boys regional semifinal action between the Cardinals tonight. It's the battle of the Pacelli Cardinals and the Newman Fighting Cardinals here this evening in Stevens Point. Of course, the Newman Fighting Cardinals, they knocked off Pachelli last year in a sectional semifinal matchup, so you got to believe there's got to be some semblance of payback on Pachelli's mind. Granted, they did play in the regular season. Pachelli won here at the Student Activity Center 68-52. A side note to that, Pachelli did trail at the half in that one, 36-35. So though Newman comes in at 5-20, as they say in the postseason, anything can happen, so you definitely cannot take that for granted here this evening as, again, you get to playoff time, you could get key players in foul trouble. You could just have players who are having off nights, and next thing you know, you will be sitting home, unfortunately. In that game, in the first matchup between the squads, Camden Shirk led the way with 20 points, while Andrew Van Order had 11 points to pace the Pachelli Cardinals that evening. Newman, they are in the Merriwood Conference. They finished 5-20 overall, 2-14 in conference play, while Pachelli, they finished 18-7 overall, 10-2 for second place in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. A good crowd gathering in here on this first Friday in March, the 1st of March. Man, seems like we've had spring for a while, so I guess it's maybe not as celebratory, but beautiful weather coming in this week. And then hopefully for the Cardinals, it's continuing play for a regional final championship tomorrow night. Potentially here in Stevens Point, should Three Lakes get upset. But if Three Lakes would be victorious, the Cardinals will get a trip up north to battle Three Lakes, which would be tomorrow. But again, first things first, it's got to start here this evening with the Newman Fighting Cardinals. Well, that wraps up our Auto Select pregame show. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip as you're watching Pachelli Boys Tournament Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center here at Stevens Point Pachelli. Glad you could join us here tonight. Winner plays for a regional championship tomorrow night. But first things first, you got to get through this evening here. So let's take a look at the starting lineup. It's a good rowdy crowd gathering in here tonight. That's a positive sign. For the Pachelli Cardinals, they will go with at one guard is going to be a senior, Andrew Van Order. He will be joined by fellow senior in the backcourt, the maestro, Logan Meyer. Up front for the Cardinals, they're going to go with a senior, Joseph Birch. He's joined in the front court by fellow teammate, junior Camden Shirk. And rounding out the starting lineup for Pachelli tonight will be a junior, Braden Flaker. Head coach of the Cardinals, Mr. John Shirk, assisted by Mr. Adam Hinker, Mr. Travis Kemp, Mr. Bailey Houston, and Mr. Kyle Murphy. For the Newman Cardinals, their starting lineup will look like this. At one guard will be a sophomore, Quincy Fender. You joined in the backcourt by sophomore Lucas Piffner. At one forward will be a senior, Aiden Spicala. And one forward will be sophomore Lucas Erdman. Rounding out the starting lineup is junior Liam McCarty. Pachelli in the home whites with the red numerals. Newman in the visiting red jerseys with the white numerals. And we are ready for high school tournament action, regional semifinals here in Stevens Point tonight. Jumping in at center court will be Lucas Erdman. He will be opposed by Camden Shirk. And we already have outside referee Paul Dean making sure everybody stays still as they blow the whistle and they're ready to go. Opening tap controlled by Pachelli, and we are underway. And got to be careful with the usage of the word Cardinals tonight, being that both are the Cardinals. Here goes the maestro to the rack, and he scores. Well, that's one thing you don't have to worry about there, as Logan Meyer picking up where he left off the other night. Cardinals full court pressure now being applied. Piffner throws it in the backcourt to Fender. Newman struggling to get it up. Pass stolen away by Birch, and a foul is going to be called here. Good effort there by Joseph Birch, but they're going to call a foul on Birch. Birch caught the ball, but they're going to say that he played through the defender. Okay, so the Cardinals, man, that's a tough call to start that one. I thought Birch made a heck of a play in picking it off. And they're going to say he played through the defender. That's what they're going to say. Well, again, as we talked about before, there's just some things you can't control. And hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Cardinals lead 2-0. Foul on Birch, and the Cardinals will have to play defense. With the ball is Puent. Got it out top now to Fender. Fender skips it across to Spicala. Man-to-man defense by Pachelli. Here's Piffner. Piffner, he gets it across left wing. Puent out top. Cardinal bench making some noise. Their student section also taking part. Fender kicks it out. Erdman. Piffner. Open three is going to be short and boarded by Flaker. Good defense by Pachelli here in the early going. Here comes Logan Meyer into the front court. Meyer gets a high ball screen, goes down the lane. Meyer, fall away, 10-footer is good. The maestro, Logan Meyer, 27 the other night, has 4 already here this evening. Pass now up the court to Piffner. Got into the front court. Puent, the catch there. Got it into Spicala, threw it away. Stolen by Meyer. Here goes Meyer into the front court. To the rack. Layup is up and strong, boarded by Spicala. Good effort there. Now a steal. Meyer goes up and he's fouled. Oh, love the hustle of the senior. He will not be denied there. What I liked about Meyer there is, yes, he missed the layup, but he didn't feel bad for himself and sulk. He said, I'm going to find a way to get the ball back, and he did. He's a gamer. He's the floor general. Take a kid like him anytime out there. Just wants to win. Meyer to the free throw line. He's going to shoot a pair. First one is good. He will shoot once more. 5-0 Pacelli. Our free throw line is always brought to us in part by Jamie Wenzel, Serve Pro. Call Jamie Wenzel, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Second free throw is off for Meyer. He splits a pair. 5-0 Pacelli. Just underway, minute and a half into this opening half of play. Piffner gets it across for Erdman. Erdman left wing, dribble drive, dish, and a pass is going to be grabbed by the Cardinals, but it's going to be over and back. Referee Lonnie Sankey on the call there. Good refereeing crew tonight. Lonnie Sankey, Paul Dean this evening. And a timeout going to be taken, a 30-second timeout taken by the Newman Fighting Cardinals. Head coach Jeff Waldvogel trying to keep this game under control here this evening. Waldvogel, a very prominent name in the Wausau area for basketball and many other sports for that matter. Very, very good athletic family that is known. Head coach Jeff Waldvogel, he's been around the block a few times. He knows this game well, and obviously has his team prepared for this evening. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Feltz Dairy. The culture of Wisconsin forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. We're out of a 30-second timeout for the Newman Cardinals as they take one here early on to try to stem the tide. Cardinals get the ball in. That's Logan Meyer, gave it off to Camden Shirk. Shirk goes baseline, and a blocking foul here on Spicala. Spicala just a little bit late getting over, and Shirk was able to draw the foul. Baseline throw-in by the Pachelli Cardinals. Van Order will do the inbounding on the baseline. Van Order holding, looking, gets it in. Shirk, step up 10-footer is good. Camden Shirk for 2. And the Pachelli Cardinals lead 7-0. Full court pressure once again by Pachelli. Puent into the front court to Erdman. Erdman gets it back out. Piffner bounces off a defender. Puent loads up a 3 and hits. That's one thing with Newman. They are proficient from behind the arc. That's what they did the first time against Pachelli to keep things close. So the first 3-pointer of the game hit by Puent from Newman. Al Van Order gives it up to Birch. Right side to Logan Meyer. Meyer, high ball screen. Passes to the corner. Good catch, Van Order. Back out to Meyer. Steps into a 3. Good for Logan Meyer. Oh, the maestro. He's been deadly here, especially in the second half of the season. Really has stepped up his scoring prowess. Al Puent in the backcourt. Got it ahead to Piffner. Piffner splits the double team. Pass going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Newman. Cardinals just trying to look to trap the Newman Cardinals. And right there, unfortunately, they got to be careful. Piffner split them rather easily and nearly got away with it. Piffner, only a sophomore, gets it out top. 3-pointer by Fender is good. All right, you can't let them get on a roll. Once they do that, they pick up some confidence. 10-6 your score. 4-point ball game. Van Order into the post. Shirk. Shirk hard to the rack, goes up and scores. Cam Shirk goes hard to the hoop, and the Cardinals of Stevens Point have doubled up the Newman Fighting Cardinals, 12-6. Now to Spicala. Drops it off for Piffner. Piffner hard to the rack, dishes. Wide open 3 from the corner, no good. And a foul on the shot by Van Order. To the free throw line will go Quincy Fender. Are they going to say it's in the act of shooting or after the shot? They're going to say it's after the shot, so not the end of the world. Obviously something you don't want to do You appreciate the aggressiveness of Van Order, just got to be under control there. And they need him on the floor. That's a player that I think is taken for granted sometimes. He usually draws one of the tougher defensive assignments and unfortunately gets into foul trouble sometimes. They are a better team when he's on the floor. Puent gets it to the corner now to Erdman. Now back to Puent. He'll step into a three. This one's going to be off. Rebound grab by Shirk. Here come the Cardinals of Stevens Point. Pacelli ahead. Birch to the rack and missed the layup. Oh, great look by Cam Shirk, but Birch, I think just in a hurry there, overlaid it. Now here comes Newman. Piffner will walk it back near the timeline. Got it to Puent. Newman is a perimeter-orientated team. Puent, wing three on the way is good. 3 straight three-pointers by the Newman Fighting Cardinals, and they have drawn to within 3. 12-9. 14 minutes remaining. Cardinals have been in a zone defense the last few trips down. You wonder if they will switch that up. Al Meyer backs it out for Flaker. Flaker holding, splits defenders, got it to Meyer. Meyer brings it out of trouble, back out top. He'll reset things. Tells his mates to move around here, need a little help. There's Van Order. Van Order, hard to the rack, goes up. A lot of contact, shot missed, but Birch with the putback. Joey Birch for 2. And it's a 14-9 ball game. 5-point lead for Pacelli. They've led throughout this first half. Newman is yet to lead. Cardinals now back into man-to-man. I think that's a good move there just because I believe it's going to make it tougher. Moving screen on Spicala. Good call there on the far side. A lot of times you don't see that called, but Spicala, just enough of a subtle movement there to move into the path of the Pacelli player, and a moving screen called. Second foul on Spicala, so we'll have to watch that. One of the senior leaders for this Newman squad. There's Shirk. Got it out to Flaker. Flaker back out top, Van Order. Gives it up to Birch. Birch back left wing now to Meyer. Meyer off a ball screen. Goes inside. Lost control of it. Able to get it over to Shirk. Now back right side to Meyer. Meyer pounds the ball here. Into the lane. Nowhere to go. Needs help. Skips it out to Flaker. We're under 13 to play in this first half. 5-point lead. There's Shirk to the rack, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. Man, how Shirk even got that shot off, only Shirk in the basketball will know, as he took a hard hit coming through the lane. And it's going to be on Spicala. Wow, that is going to be his third. You got to think they got to take him out here at this point. Can't afford him to pick up a fourth here in the early going. Cam Shirk at the free throw line. First one is good. He will shoot once more. And here comes our first sub of the game. It is Evan Zupke into the game. Cardinals will counter with their big man. Zach Yaidi will come in. He didn't start this evening. Generally, he would start. Maybe against a more perimeter-orientated team. Electing to bring Yaidi off the bench. Second free throw from the Serve Pro free throw line is good for Cam Shirk. Pacelli leads 16-9. 12:45 and counting in this opening half of play. Here goes Fender into the front court to Puent. Puent to Erdman, high ball screen. Fender goes baseline. He's double teamed there. Good job by Van Order helping out his teammate there. Now they throw it inside. Zubke skips it out. Erdman catches there. Puent now the catch and gives it to Fender. Fender near the timeline to Piffner. Piffner skips it across. Holding out top now is Fender. Fender to Piffner. Piffner back out. Three-pointer on the way is off the rim, no good. But an offensive rebound by Puent. Puent gets it to Fender. Fender into the lane. 10-foot shot comes up short. Rebounded by Birch. Here go the Pacelli Cardinals. Meyer into the front court. His pass stolen away. Boy, Piffner baited him into that one there. Puent at the other end scores the layup. Where the Fighting Cardinals took a Pacelli turnover and turned it into a layup. They're within 5, 11:45 and counting in this first half of play. Meyer, dribble drive to the rack, goes up, missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line. No, they're going to say it's on the ground. They're going to call it on the drive, and it'll be inbounded on the baseline. Lucas Piffner with the foul. That's his second. So 2 of the 5 starters for Newman have at least 2 fouls here in this one. Cardinals inbounded. Birch got it back to Meyer. Meyer, dribble drive, pulls up from 5, heavy off the rim, boarded by Puent. Then it's slapped away. Puent gets it back. Then a dive, and a foul is going to be called here on Pachelli's Logan Meyer. Meyer battling in deep, and unfortunately hit the Newman player from behind. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Into the front court come the Fighting Cardinals. Three-pointer from the wing is up and good for Quincy Fender. Newman has a team 4 3-pointers, and they've cut the lead down to 2, 16-14. Here goes Meyer into the lane. Dishes. Yaite goes up and scores. Zachary Yaite for 2. Give an assist to the maestro as Logan Meyer, good job keeping his head up and finding the open player. Now Puent into the front court. You got to figure Newman can't stay this hot for this long behind the arc, can they? Erdman, boy, yeah, I was going to say, I think he dragged the pivot foot. We say that, though, but if you remember that sectional semifinal last year, I think Newman hit something like 18 threes in that game. Something absolutely ridiculous. Liam McCarty into the game. He will replace Lucas Erdman. 18-14 Pacelli. We've got a good one here thus far in this regional semifinal action. Said before, this thing you looking record-wise you'd think would be one-sided, but don't let that fool you. Van Order gets a ball screen from Meyer. He puts up a 3. That's long. Yaite saves it in, but they're going to say he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. Turnover back to the Newman Cardinals. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Shoot a Funeral Home, your local family-owned operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Newman into the front court, down by 4. Again, Newman has never led in this one. Fender out top. Fender baseline. Good defense by Shirk. Now McCarty brings it out near the timeline. Handoff to Piffner. Piffner steps into a 10-footer. Blocked by Yaite. Here come the Cardinals. Ahead of the pack. That's Van Order. His shot is missed, and they let him play on. Into the front court now. Piffner. Ball fake. Got it back to Puent. Puent back to Piffner. Pass across. Stolen away by Yaite. Here come the Cardinals. Into the front court. Pass, Shirk, layup, good! Oh, razzle dazzle, put a star on that one there as Logan Meyer with a little alley-oop to Camden Shirk, who finishes, and the Cardinals of Pachelli take a 6-point lead. Oh boy, what a sequence there. Back and forth we went, and Pachelli knocks one in. Now Fender gets it out to Zupke. Back out to Piffner. Piffner to McCarty. Left wing to Puent. Puent baseline, lost it, got it back in, caught by Fender. Fender, little Jekyll and Hyde with it there, and they're going to say a foul on Stevens Point Pachelli. See who it's on here. It's going to be on Van Order. His second, team foul number 4. Substitutions, Hammerly into the game. That is Lucas Hammerly. And also into the game is Logan Martin. They'll replace Birch and Van Order. A timeout is going to be taken, I believe, by the Pachelli Cardinals. It's going to be a 30. We'll take one with them. 9:19 left in this first half. Pachelli by 6. We're back after this 30-second timeout on Zaleski Sports.
The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer, every bottle is in the house.
And we're back out at the Student Activity Center. Battle of the Cardinals tonight in Stevens Point. Pachelli leading Newman by a score of 20-14. Our game broadcast is brought to us in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They are your group benefit provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. It's going to be a sideline throw-in by the Newman Cardinals. Puent gets it back to Piffner. 20-14 Pachelli. They've led by as many as 8, and a foul going to be called off the ball here, as they're going to call it on Yaite. Yaite's first, team foul number 5 on Pachelli. 6-point ball game here. You don't mind a foul off the ball here and there. Pass inbounded. McCarty up from 10, missed it. Yaite with the board there. He gets it ahead to Logan Meyer. Here come the Pachelli Cardinals into the front court. Meyer skips it out to Hammerly. Hammerly back to Meyer. Meyer looking to get it to Shirk in the post. Boy, Spicala's back in with 3 fouls. Well, the Cardinals of Newman rolling the dice here on that one. Out of the corner, Logan Martin gets it out to Yaite. Yaite closely guarded by McCarty, and he threw it away. Stolen by Spicala. Spicala into the front court. Got it back to Piffner. Now Puent gave it back to Spicala. It's the playoffs. No tomorrow for one of these teams. So Newman putting one of their senior leaders on the floor with the 3 fouls. Baseline drive. Layup is good by Fender. He leads Newman with 8. It's a 4-point ball game. Logan Martin into the front court. Martin holding, looking, gets it out to Yaite. Yaite right side now to Meyer. He'll step into a 3. That one is off. It's boarded by Piffner. Piffner now into the front court. Left wing, Puent steps into a 3. That one misses. That thing looked like it had a chance to go. Here goes Hammerly into the front court. Hammerly, he'll slow things down, let his team catch up. Pass in the post, tipped away. Try to get it to Shirk. Hammerly gets it out to Meyer. Meyer picks it up at the elbow. Sets a screen for Shirk. Shirk lost it and regained it. Yeah, it's going to be a double dribble. That's the right call there. He lost it, he regained it, and he was the first one to go with it. As much as it looked like something that you wouldn't see, he couldn't regain it to dribble it again. That's a call that you would see probably commonly missed, but I think that's the correct call there because he did regather it. Wasn't a true loose ball situation, was not touched by anybody else, so a turnover. Here go the Newman Fighting Cardinals. In deep, McCarty missed the dunk. Boy, he got it in the baseline. He wanted to hammer it down and put it right over the top. Right side, Logan Martin. Martin goes in deep. Martin goes up. Shot is no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Well, McCarty's got some ups there, that junior. He was looking to put it down and give this Newman crowd something to yell about, but he just put it straight over the top. Foul is on Lucas Piffner, his 3rd. So now Spicala and Piffner both with 3 fouls. Free throw in the air and good by Logan Martin. He will shoot once more. Cardinal Sports is brought to you in part by Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch. The Rock and Roll Cafe, Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Second free throw, Martin is good. The senior knocks down both free throws at our Serve Pro free throw line, brought to us in part by Jamie Wenzel. Number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration, Serve Pro like it never even happened. Piffner into the front court, 6-point Pachelli lead. McCarty gets it out to Fender. Boy, he puts up a long 3 and hits. He's feeling it. He's only a sophomore, and he is not playing like a sophomore here tonight. Here's Meyer down the lane. Gets it out to Martin. Logan Martin skips it to Shirk. Shirk goes in deep. Layup is good. Good job by Shirk. Recognizing he's got Spicala on him, who has the 3 fouls, and he took it right at him. That's something the Cardinals are going to have to try to take advantage of. Get a player with that many fouls, you've got to find a way to get it done. Now Spicala gets it out top. Fender back to Spicala. Spicala in deep. Shot up is no good, and a foul is going to be called on Stevens Point Pachelli. Believe it's going to be on Logan Martin in deep. On Martin, that's going to be his first, team foul number 6. Spicala to the free throw line to shoot 2. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Farner Asphalt. You want to make excellent seasonal money in a short window of time this spring, summer, and fall. Joining Farner Asphalt, your locally owned leader in pavement contracting, Farner is the industry leader in quality service and, most importantly, safety. Take advantage of these excellent seasonal wages and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Second free throw, Spicala. He missed both of them. No fortunate there for Pachelli. 5-point lead for Pachelli. Down the lane, Hammerly kicks it out to Asher Jordan into the game. Good to see him back in the rotation tonight. He was absent the other night. Now they throw it into the post. Shirk the catch. Shirk, and a foul is going to be called here. And if it's Spicala, that's going to be his 4th. And that's where it looks like they're looking at right now. Boy, the Cardinals of Pachelli recognizing the player with the 3 fouls, and they got it to him there. Coach Waldvogel was hoping to get a call on Shirk, but that's a big one because Spicala is going to have to sit the rest of the half. There's no way you can run the risk to play him with that many fouls. Free throw is good for Cam Shirk. He will shoot once more. Free throw line again brought to us in part by Jamie Wenzel. Number one choice in cleanup and restoration serve pro like it never even happened. High in the bucket is Shirk. 6-point Pachelli lead. Ball is in the air and good. Cardinals have struggled at times from the line this year. Looking solid here tonight. 7-point Pachelli lead. They've led by as many as 8. 6:20 and counting in this first half of play. Erdman, left side to Fender. Fender working against Hammerly. Good job by Hammerly working hard on Fender. Now Zubke, right side to Puent. Puent crosses over to the rack, blocked away. Oh boy, Superman Shirk comes out of the air and swats it. Here goes Martin to the other end. Layup is no good. Birch the offensive board. He'll score for Pachelli, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Newman. Oh, a little bit of run here by the Pachelli Cardinals, and they've opened up this lead to 9. 28-19 your score. 5:53 left in this first half of play. We're going to take a break and be back in a minute. You're watching Pachelli Boys playoff action on Zaleski Sports.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going, and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Pachelli in the midst of a 6-0 run. They lead by a score of 28-19. Into the front court come the Newman Fighting Cardinals. Zubke gets it out to Erdman. Danger time for Newman here as Fender goes up for 3 and missed it. Long rebound comes to Puent. And a foul is going to be called here on Pachelli. Believe it's going to be called on Asher Jordan. Jordan's first, team foul number 7, so both teams will shoot the bonus for the remainder of the half. So to the free throw will go Puent. Eyes the bucket, in the air, in and out. Newman as a team 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Up the court is Shirk, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to be called on Zubke. Zubke's first, team foul number 8. I think Newman getting a little bit frustrated here in the early going. And Coach Waldvogel not too happy with the way the game has been called thus far. Substitution into the game will come Flaker and Meyer and Van Order. For you Stevens Point fans, the Spash Panthers, they're playing over at home at the Fieldhouse tonight. They lead Holman 25-23 with 4 minutes left in the first half. That's a 2 versus a 15 seed in that one. Free throw good by Shirk. He will shoot once more. Again, in the playoffs, you cannot take anything for granted. I remember last year in the Division I bracket, the number 1 seed Eau Claire Memorial boys were upset by a 16 seed in the first round. So, as they say, anything can go. Second free throw missed by Shirk. He splits a pair. The Cardinals, though, of Pachelli have a 10-point lead. Into the front court now is Puent. Gets it out to Zubke. Right side now for Fender. Fender, Erdman, now drops it back. Piffner skips it to the corner. Puent holding, looking, kicked it out to Fender. Fender walks it near the timeline. 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Inside Fender, layup is good. Fender with 13 to lead all scorers. Here's Shirk into the front court. He'll go up, layup no good, put back good by Cam Shirk. Oh, give him credit, he stuck with it. Camden Shirk with 15, as he has really had himself a nice first half. Now Erdman out top. Erdman dribble drive in the lane. Shot is missed, but a foul is going to be called here on Shirk. He got a little bit too much body on that one. was moving his feet. Erdman had just a step, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Panthers, our sports here this evening are brought to you in part by Maher Water. We all depend on water, so let Maher Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. Erdman misses the first. Well, Newman as a team now, they are 0 of 4 at the free throw line. Could be an Achilles heel that may cost him. Erdman eyes the bucket. He's in the air with the second. This one is good. Erdman's first points of the night. Newman now, they're going to pick up Meyer full court. You got to watch what you wish for here because he can slice you up as he did right there. To the rack. Meyer, layup is good. Oh, the maestro. A little bit English on that one. It hung on the rim and went down. He's got 10. What a beauty there. 33-22. Now Zubke out top. Gave it up to Fender. Fender goes baseline on Flaker, and a foul's going to be called here. Flaker picks up his first, team foul number 9. Oh, they're calling it close both ways. As I've said before, and I'll say 1,000 times, as long as they're consistent, you make do with it. And I think they've been fair on both sides here thus far tonight. Got to move your feet on defense. You don't move your feet, you're going to be penalized. Fender in the air with the free throw. He's good with the first. He'll shoot once more. Cardinal Sports are brought to you in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. 33-23, your score. Pachelli leading Newman by 10. We'll keep you up to date on that Spash game that's tight over at the Fieldhouse. Second one is good by Fender. And here comes Pachelli. Up the court, leading by 9. 4 minutes left, maybe run a little clock. Meyer pulls up from 10 off the rim, no good. Boarded by Piffner. Piffner had it poked away by Flaker, got it back. Piffner down the lane, lost it to Zubke. Zubke now gets it out to Fender. Newman now will slow things down and set up an offensive set. Fender, he's been the main offensive cog for the Fighting Cardinals this evening. Now back out top to Puin. Puin directing traffic. Got it out to Fender. Fender now to Piffner. Zubke left side to Puin. Puin sidesteps the defender. Three-pointer on the way is off, and it's boarded by Flaker. Flaker into the front court. Right side to Meyer. Meyer skips it out to Asher Jordan. They working around the horn. Back to Meyer. Meyer step back three. Off the rim, no good. Logan had a good look there. Just couldn't knock that one down. 33-24. Pachelli by 9. Be nice to keep it in double digits heading into the half. I know we're getting a little greedy, but again, just looking for the direction. Fender for 3, no good. Boarded by Meyer. Here comes Meyer, shot out of the cannon. Meyer goes baseline. Meyer underneath, skips it out. Van Order steps up for 3, in and out. Rebound by Asher Jordan. Got it back to Van Order. Steps in, shot, and a foul called here. I was going to say, I didn't think Van Order hit the deck on his own there. There was a lot of contact as he came through the central lane part, and he'll get some free throws here. Foul's going to be McCarty, his first, team foul number 9. They're going to call a bonus here, I believe. Melise Badoon into the game for Meyer. So I believe it's only a bonus. They're calling it after the shot, I believe. Free throw in the air, good for Van Order. He will shoot once more. Cardinal Sports are brought to us in part by the good folks at Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Van Order hits a pair of free throws, 35-24 Pachelli. 2:40 and counting in this first half. McCarty out top to Fender. Fender pounds the dribble here, gets a high ball screen, gives it to McCarty. McCarty, fall away 10-footer is long, boarded by Melise Badoon. Badoon now up the court for Pachelli. Got it up to Asher Jordan. Three-pointer on the way, in and out. Whew, that one looked good from my angle here. Cardinals have had tough luck in the last 2 or 3 three-pointers they put up. 2:15 and counting. The Pachelli students getting into this one here. Piffner up from 15, no good. Battle for the board. Van Order dives in the court. Ball tipped away, comes to center court. It's controlled by Fender. Fender holding and looking. He's had Poohin on the wing, couldn't get it to him. Fender gets a ball screen. Fender, baseline, dishes. Stolen away by Van Order. Oh, good hands there by Andrew. Van Order into the front court to Flaker. Back to Van Order. Van Order kicks it out. Badoon, top of the key. Left side, Flaker. Three-pointer on the way is good. Three-pointer for Braden Flaker. And the Pachelli Cardinals have increased the lead to 38-24. Fender into the front court. Got it up to Piffner. Piffner down the lane, lost it, stolen away by Asher Jordan. Jordan then is going to be called for a travel as he tried to regather himself, fumbled the ball, and was whistled for the violation. Into the game for the Cardinals, Logan Meyer comes back in. And Logan Martin back in. So we are down to 1:23 remaining in the first half. Inbounding now for the Cardinals is Fender. Fender gets it into Piffner. Piffner, 1:15 and counting in this first half. Poohin catches in the right wing. Got it out to Erdman. Piffner off a screen. Drops it in deep. Good hands by Badoon. Nearly took it away. Erdman got it back. Goes up. Score it. And a foul. The bucket is going to count. And to the free throw line will go Erdman to try to complete the three-point play. The foul is going to be on Martin. His second, team foul number 10. All right, both teams' depth may be tested here tonight as 19 fouls between the teams. Erdman, a chance to cut this to an 11-point game. Zachary Yaite will come in for Pachelli. He'll replace Cam Shirk. That's a smart substitution there because that's the last thing you want is Cam being saddled with 2 fouls here in this one. Newman, keep in mind, they have one of their starters on the bench with 4. Erdman, the southpaw, up with the free throw, misses, boarded by Logan Meyer. Cardinals push ahead, 38-26. Meyer dishes, Yaite out to Badoon. Cardinals going to step it out. They can go for one shot here. One shot or a layup, whatever comes first. Meyer gets it out to Badoon. Badoon to Flaker, 48 seconds, patience. Newman will step out, man-to-man. Here goes Meyer around the defender to the rack, blocked away by Zupke. Clean block there, and here comes Piffner up the court. Stripped away from behind. Flaker the steal. Flaker gets it up. Meyer, ball fake, goes in deep, gets it back out to Yaite, and Pachelli resets. For the Cardinals, that's one thing they've done well here tonight. Even if they've had a turnover, they've had 2 or 3 sequences in this game where they've gotten the ball back immediately. I mean, that's 3 possessions you regain, which in a playoff game are invaluable. 15 seconds left. Here we go, 12-point lead for Pachelli. Cardinals, barring some unforeseen circumstance, will lead by double digits going into the half. Here's Meyer, pulls up for 3, off the rim, no good, boarded by Piffner, ripped away by Badoon, and he stepped out of bounds. Good effort by Badoon, but he stepped in the baseline, and if he didn't, it would have been a layup for Yaite. So it's going to be Newman basketball. 2.6 left in this first half. Just don't give up a cheap one here. 12-point ball game. 38-26 your score. Referees get their position set. Inbounding on the baseline. Piffner got it to Fender. Fender from half court is short. And we are at the half. An entertaining first half here at the Student Activity Center. Catch your breath, grab yourself something to eat, something to wet the whistle, and give yourself a 10-minute break. We'll come back with this second half. 38-26, Pachelli leading the Newman Fighting Cardinals here at the half. We'll take a 90-second timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our halftime game statistics as you're watching Pachelli Boys Regional Semifinal Playoff action on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center. We are at the half. The Stevens Point Pachelli Cardinals leading the Newman Fighting Cardinals by a score of 38-26. Very entertaining first half here at the Student Activity Center as Pachelli, they led by as many as 13 in that first half. Newman has yet to lead here this evening. 38-26 your score at the half. Let's take a look at our halftime game statistics. First for the Pachelli Cardinals, they're led in scoring. Camden Shirk, he has 15 to lead the Cardinals. 10 for Logan Meyer, that puts him 40 short of 1,000. We have 4 for Joseph Birch, 3 for Braden Flaker, 2 apiece for Andrew Van Order, Zachary Yeide, and Logan Martin. 2 3-point field goals for Pachelli, 11 2-point field goals, 10 out of 12 from the free throw line for the Pachelli Cardinals in the first half of play. For the Newman Cardinals, they're led in scoring by Quincy Fender. He had 15, 8 for Griffin Puent, and 3 for Lucas Erdman. So 3 Newman Cardinals have scored here tonight, and that's it. Nobody beyond those 3 players. So it just shows you who you're going to have to key on in that second half to try to make plays, to try to prevent them. Puent has been the hot outside shooter along with Fender in this one here tonight. 5 3-pointers, 4 2-pointers, 3 out of 8 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Fouls are going to be something to watch in this second half. Newman has 1 starter with 4. That's Aiden Spicala. Lucas Piffner, another starter, has 3. Pachelli foul trouble, Logan Martin, Andrew Van Order with 2 apiece. Our game broadcast is brought to us in part by the good folks at Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Also brought to us in part by our other game day sponsors, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lier's Jewelers, and Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. We thank all the fine sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. Without them, these game broadcasts are not possible, and as you can tell, on the Zaleski networks, we're covering anybody and everybody throughout the state, so we really do appreciate these fine sponsors who make it possible, and we encourage you to give them some patronage and let them know you really appreciate them supporting these student athletes, especially here in the March for Madison here on the boys' side. And the girls' side, they got sectional finals tomorrow, and then those teams will be playing in Green Bay the following weekend. So a lot of excitement here throughout the state of Wisconsin. A score update from Spash. The Spash Panthers trail at the half to Holman, 28-27. That game at the half, Spash down by 1. A lot of ball game left there. Marshfield leading Chippewa Falls 46-23. That's in the second half. Marathon over Colby at the half, 35-19. A lot of those games you can see on our Zaleski Sports Networks, but we'll give them to you real time here. Thanks to John Eckendorf, our quote-unquote Johnny on the spot, giving us some updates here this evening. 38-26, Pachelli at the half. We'll take a 90-second timeout. We're back with more as you're watching Pachelli Boys playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
And we welcome you back out to the Student Activity Center on the campus of Stevens Point Pachelli. 38-26 Pachelli at the half. We somehow found a 3 Lakes score. Chase knows people in high places, so he pulled some strings for us. 3 Lakes is only up 2 at the half in their game. So that's interesting there because the winner of this game plays the winner of 3 Lakes and Marion. And 3 Lakes only leads Marion by 2 at the half. So 30-28 at the half. Wouldn't that be a big upset if Marion could knock them off there? Other scores that we had tonight in the WIAA playoffs, again, appreciate John Eckendorf's help on this. Columbus Catholic leads Loyal 37-21 at the half. Here's a bit of an upset in D2. Merrill leads Wausau East 24-20. That's early in the second half. And Freedom all over Amherst currently 53-18. Oh, here we go. Pachelli 18 minutes away from making it to the regional final, either here at home or at 3 Lakes tomorrow night. With the ball into the front court is Piffner. Piffner got it to Puent. Puent, dribble drive, missed the layup, but he's fouled by Birch. Second on Birch, first in the team in the second half. Puent will shoot 2. Puent is one of 3 Puents on the roster. There's Damian Puent, Everett Puent, and Griffin. Free throw is good by Griffin. Newman with 4 seniors on this roster. Of the 4, Spicala, check it, there's 5, I apologize. Spicala plays the most out of the seniors. Both free throws hit by Puent. This one far from over with. It's a 10-point ball game. Got to keep playing your game if you're Pachelli. Van Order gets a high ball screen from Birch. Top of the key to Flaker. Gave it up to Shirk. Shirk steps into a 17-footer off the rim, no good, and it's rebounded by Fender. You don't want to settle for a tough shot. You got to find your way to play your rhythm, play your game. As Erdman gets it out to Fender. Cardinals sticking in that man-to-man. Fender gets it out to Spicala. He's playing with 4 fouls. One more, and his night would be finished. Puent picks up the dribble. Got it out to Piffner. Cardinals got to be sure to guard that three-point line. Erdman in deep, goes up. Layup is no good. A little bit of contact, but they play on, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to be Pachelli basketball. Cardinals will take it over here. Inbounding on the baseline is Birch. Gets it into Meyer. Logan Meyer will walk the ball into the front court. He gives it up to Van Order. We're a minute into this second half. Shirk catches, lost it, got it back. Shirk now back to Flaker. Flaker hands it off to Logan Meyer. Meyer pounds the dribble. Meyer into the lane. Layup is no good, but a foul called here. Logan Meyer will go to the free throw line. He had 10 points in the first half, and he will shoot 2 here. Griffin Punt with the foul. His first, team foul number 1. Meyer, free throw in the air, good. He will shoot once more. He's at the Serve Pro free throw line, brought to us by Jamie Wenzel. And Serve Pro, number 1 in restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Meyer bags both. He now has 12. Cardinals pick up full court. I liked when they did this in the first half. I thought it sped up Newman and forced them into some tough shots. Here the ball's thrown ahead. Punt. We'll get it into the front court. Got it out to Fender. Now left side, Piffner. Piffner, dribble drive baseline, shrugs off Flaker. Shot is up and no good, and a rebounding foul on the Cardinals. The Newman Cardinals, that is. Lucas Erdman's first. Team foul number 2. That was a pretty easy call there. Erdman literally going through the back of the defender. If you're going to foul, at least try to make it look subtle, right? And a good job by the Cardinals on the box out there. I believe that was Shirk. Here comes Meyer into the front court. Pachelli by 12, matching their 12-point halftime lead. Meyer gives it out to Van Order. Van Order right side to Flaker. Flaker got it to Meyer. Meyer floating 10-footer off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Birch goes up inside, missed it. And Spicala away with the rebound there. Cardinals of Newman push it ahead. That's Fender into the front court. Fender got it to Punt. Around the wing they go to Spicala. Spicala to Punt. He'll give it back to Erdman. Left side to Piffner. Piffner goes baseline. Dishes stolen away by Flaker. Good job by Braden Flaker. Flaker ahead of the pack. Slows it down. Gave it up to Van Order. Van Order down the lane. And the traveling violation. The other 800 referees here, I agree with them. I thought that was just a good jump stop there by Van Order coming through the lane. Referee must have thought he went 1, then 2. If you do that, then that is a travel. But again, you give the benefit of the doubt. They're closer than we are where we're located. Turnover to Newman. Now with the ball is Piffner. Got it back out now to Punt. Punt to Fender. Fender gives it out to Piffner. 15-18 and counting, second half. Pachelli holding this 12-point lead. Fender. Boy, Meyer is on him, guarding him all the way. There goes Fender baseline, almost threw it away. Punt, catches there. Punt inside, took some contact and scores. Boy, tough shot there by Griffin Punt. He's got 12. Cardinals the other way. Shirk lost control, a lot of contact there, and they let him play through it. Into the front court now comes Fender. Fender gives it up to Punt. Now to Fender. Fender, ball fake, guarded now by Cam Shirk. Spicala, high ball screen, Piffner. Spicala gets it back. Spicala in deep, and a foul is going to be called underneath on the Cardinals. Logan Meyer is going to be whistled for his second, team foul number 2. They'll inbound on the baseline, will the Newman Cardinals. 40-30 your score. 14:37 remain in the second half. Flaker tipped the pass, but Piffner got it back. Piffner's shot goes up, heavy off the rim. Erdman, the offensive board, goes up, blocked away by Birch. Good recovery there by Joseph Birch. Now ahead. Birch down the lane, goes up, missed the layup, got his own rebound back, kicks it out. Flaker three, off the rim, no good. Grabbed by Shirk. Shirk, from 5, no good. Boy, Pachelli had multiple attempts there, but couldn't cash in. Boy, this crowd just yearning for something to scream about. 40-30, 10-point ball game, 14 minutes remaining. Now outside is Fender. Fender guarded by Flaker. Spicala gives it out now to Piffner. Piffner, Erdman, left side now to Punt. Punt steps back, gives it to Spicala. Right side now to Fender. He'll step into a 3. Front rimmed it, no good. Offensive rebound by Punt. Gets it down to Piffner. Newman's done this a few times tonight where they've gotten a few offensive boards and extra opportunities. Erdman's shot blocked out of bounds. Hey, Joseph Birch done a nice job here tonight defensively. Picked up several blocks. He does a lot of the dirty work. May not have the points in the scoring column, but he does a lot of other good things. Lucas Hammerly into the game. He had some nice minutes in the first half. As he'll spell Flaker, Logan Martin into the game for Birch. Newman will inbound on the baseline. Fender gets it into Erdman. Back out to Piffner. Now to Fender. Pulls up from 15 and good. Ooh, he's a good one, folks. Got the shooter's roll. Crawled over the top of the rim. And it's an 8-point deficit for Newman. Into the front court now, Logan Meyer. Got it right side to Martin. Lobs it inside. Shirk catches, goes up. Missed it, but a foul. Boy, give credit to Cam Shirk just to keep his concentration there as he was getting bodied up. Shirk to the free throw line. Shirk will shoot 2. He had 15 in the first half. Eyes the bucket. In the air, and no good. He will shoot once more. We have an update from Spash. The Panthers now in front, 44-33 with 12 minutes left. They were down at the half in that one, so Coach John Krull's crew righting the ship and up by 11 in the second half against Holman. Second free throw is good by Shirk. He has 16 from the Serve Pro free throw line, 9-point lead. Into the front court now comes Piffner. Got it out to Erdman. Erdman to Fender. Fender to Spicala. Punt catches on the right wing. Punt gets a screen. Gave it up to Erdman. Erdman pounds the dribble. Erdman blocked from behind by Logan Martin. Great effort there by Logan Martin. Used his length there. Very classy congratulation by Coach Waldvogel of Newman, too. He walks over and says, man, nice play there, son. Like I said, Jeff Waldvogel, he is a professional. He's been around the game a long time. He's a good man, good coach, and loves good ball. Now punt inside, kicks it out to Spicala. Got it to Piffner. Piffner, right side punt. Punt holding, looking. Now we'll get it back out top to Piffner. Pachelli students making some noise here. Who woke them up over there? That's good. Get them into the game. Fender, holding, looking. I'm just kidding. They've been into it most of the game. Left side now, Piffner to the rack, goes up, missed the layup. Here come the Pachelli Cardinals. Hammerly into the front court. Got it out, Logan Martin. 3-ball right side. Good! Logan Martin for 3. And Pachelli regains the 12-point advantage. That's Pachelli's game. They get into that transition, send guys to the corner, and let them shoot at will. Here goes Fender baseline, and a foul is going to be called here. I believe they're going to call it on Hammerly. That'll be only his first. Team foul number 3. Asher Jordan back into the game. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. So inbounding from the baseline will be Fender. Everybody looks set. Fender gets it into Erdman. Erdman pressured by Logan Martin. Got it back out to Piffner. 12-point advantage for Pachelli. Danger zone time for Wassa Newman. Granted, with the way they shoot the 3, they're never out of anything, to be honest with you. Now Erdman in deep. Blocked away from behind by Shirk. But I tell you, Newman, just when they think they got a layup, Pacelli, which doesn't have overly great size, just has a lot of guys who are very athletic and crafty and will find ways to recover. Inbounding on the baseline, Fender. Looking, lobs it out top, and grabbed by Piffner. Piffner pulls up from 10, short. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Asher Jordan last. So again, Three Lakes was up at the half over Marion by a score of 30-28. We'll try to keep you in on that one if possible. Piffner holding inside. Spicala gets free and scores. Aiden Spicala, his first bucket of the night, as he got free. Cam Shirk went for the block and couldn't get there. Now Shirk the other way, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Fender. His first, team foul number 3. I like Cam Shirk's game tonight, going to the rack hard and drawing fouls. Pachelli Sports brought to you in part by SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. First free throw is good by Shirk. Cardinals back up by 11. Cam having himself a nice night. 17 thus far. Make it 18. Shooting well from the free throw line, too. He's now attempted 10 free throws, and he's hit 8. That's good to see there. 11 and a half minutes left in this second half. Piffner gets it out now to Punt. Punt to Spicala. Now to Fender. Fender gives it up to Erdman. Now to Piffner. Piffner to Spicala. Spicala right side to Punt. Punt inside, tipped away by Asher Jordan. Great save by Asher Jordan. Here go the Cardinals of Pacelli. Hammerly, no look pass. Shirk counted and a foul. Oh, love it. Hammerly with a nice dish. Shirk with the finish, and he'll go to the free throw line to complete the three-point play, hopefully. Wow. That was some sheer athleticism there by Shirk, but it's nothing without the pass from Hammerly, who showed the patience to get it over to him, and it was able to be put home by Shirk. He'll shoot the free throw here in the air, and it comes up short. Rubs off his hands a little bit. Maybe a little bit sweaty. No rest for the weary. Full timeout taken by, I believe, the Newman Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 48-34 Cardinals of Pacelli. 11:05 remaining in this one. We're back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
11:05 left in regulation. Pacelli has led throughout. They've never trailed in this one. They lead by 14 with 11 minutes left in the game. We're out of a full timeout from the Wausau Newman Fighting Cardinals. Into the front court comes Piffner. Got it in deep to Spicala, and a foul called on Martin here. Martin, his third, team foul number 4. An update from Three Lakes. The Blue Jays lead Marion by a score of 50-38. So Three Lakes starting to impound their will on the Mustangs. Ball inbounded. Fender caught it, and he traveled. Tried to recover and couldn't in time and turns it over. Credit the defense by Pacelli. When they dig in and they get after it, they are a very nice defensive team. Pacelli basketball here. Logan Meyer brings it into the front court. Meyer brings it to the right side. Spreads it out here. I think they're going to run a little bit of clock here. Meyer skips it. Left wing, Logan Martin. Martin back to Meyer. The Logans, two-man game. Down the lane, dish. Asher Jordan the catch. Passed up the three. Probably a good idea. He had a defender on him. Now Logan Martin pass tipped out of bounds into the Pachelli student section. Pachelli Sports brought to you in part by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Zubke comes in for Spicala. Logan Martin to inbound. He needs to get it in, and he will. Boy, Hammerly with a heck of a catch in that far sideline. Good effort by him there. Now Hammerly brings it up ahead, gets it into the lane. Hammerly dishes. Jordan shot, and they're going to call foul on the drive. But credit Lucas Hammerly, he didn't panic. I think that's the big thing. He got to the ball, settled it down, and broke through the pressure. Foul is going to be on Lucas Erdman, his third, team foul number 6, and Newman Cardinals will shoot the next one. Inbounds pass to Shirk. Shirk down the lane, goes up, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Shirk having his way here tonight. Head to the free throw line here. It's going to be a foul on Piffner, his 4th, team foul number 7. Shirk thus far tonight, he has attempted 11 free throws. He's hit 8. In the air at the first, and no good. He'll shoot once more. At the Serve Pro free throw line, brought to us in part by Jamie Wenzel of Serve Pro. Number 1 in restoration and cleanup. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Second free throw here for Shirk. In the air and heavy off the back rim. And it's boarded by Zubke. 14-point ball game. 10, and counting in this second half. Fender with the ball. Left wing now, guarded by Hammerly. Newman has yet to hit a 3 in the second half. We'll knock on wood on that one to make sure I didn't jinx it. Piffner for 3. Oh, there it is. Open my big mouth, and I guess that's what you get. As Lucas Piffner hits a 3. And it's an 11-point ball game. Logan Martin looking inside for Shirk. He'll clear out. Martin goes to work against the shorter Piffner. Goes up, missed the layup. Put back by Logan Meyer. The maestro showing off the ups on the other side. On the weak side, coming up with the rebound putback. Now out top, Piffner. Got it to Erdman. Gave it up now to Fender. Fender to Zubke. Right side to Punt. Punt, holding. Took it baseline, got it back to Erdman. Now Piffner with it. Piffner, that was his first bucket of the night. He came in as a top 3 scorer for Newman and has been quiet. Fender, pass tipped away, stolen by Hammerly, and a foul going to be called here. And it's going to be on the Newman Cardinals. Hammerly will go to the free throw line here. Zubke's second, team foul number 8. Hammerly will shoot the bonus here. Pachelli Sports brought to you in part by Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. So Hammerly will shoot the bonus for Stevens Point Pachelli. Cardinals up by 13 in the air. Good. He will shoot once more. Badoon awaiting to come in for Hammerly. Hammerly's given him some good minutes off the bench here tonight. Next one is up and good. Young man gets himself 2 points and will get a quick breather here. 52-37. 15-point lead for Pachelli, their biggest of the game. Fender will walk it up for the Newman Fighting Cardinals. We're down to 9 minutes left in regulation. Piffner, he'll step into a 3 and missed it short, boarded by Logan Martin. Martin brings it up ahead for Pachelli. Martin down the lane. Martin goes up strong, missed the 10-footer. Battle for the rebound, and a foul going to be called on the Cardinals. I believe it's going to be on Shirk. Shirk's second, only the 15th foul. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. 52-37. Pachelli by 15, 8:38 and counting. Now punt, takes it right side. Turned away there by Logan Meyer. He'll step into a 15-footer and hits. Griffin punt. Now up to 14. Meyer gets it ahead to Shirk, who gets fouled on the back end of the play by Fender. Second on Fender, 9th on the team. Shirk will shoot the bonus. Shirk started out well at the line, but unfortunately has missed 3 straight. Next foul on Newman, and the Pacelli Cardinals will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. Shirk in the air, missed it, and it's rebounded by Erdman. Erdman gets it off to Fender. I think Shirk may need just a quick breather. He's logged a lot of minutes here tonight. Punt, got it to Erdman. Now to Fender. Fender guarded by Badoon. Great effort by Melise Badoon. He is just a junkyard dog when he gets out there. Now Piffner gets it to Zubke. Skips it out now to punt. Punt to Piffner. Piffner, dribble drive, 15-footer is good. Lucas Piffner for 2. Full timeout taken by the Newman Fighting Cardinals. This may be the last stretch, trying to get back into it. 52-41, Pacelli leading the Newman Fighting Cardinals. 7:55 remaining. We take a break with them. We're back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Just under 8 minutes remaining in this one. Pacelli leading 52-41. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by the Stevens Point Brewery. They are a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point Root Beer, every bottle is in the house. Of course, the Point Brewery Bach Run going on tomorrow. I will not be participating. I'll pass on that. My running days are well behind me. But whoever's doing it, enjoy it, have fun. You'll have great weather, that's for sure. Pacelli by 11. 7:45 remaining. Meyer down the lane. Kicks it out to Badoon. Now back out to Asher Jordan. Flaker, top of the key, Meyer. Meyer pressured by punt. Meyer down the lane, goes up strong and scores. Logan Meyer for 2. The Maestro up to 16. 34 away from the 1,000, and then a foul called here on Flaker. His second, team foul number 6. Logan's got a lot of family in attendance here tonight. I think he has some grandparents here tonight. Of course, his parents are always here. I think I saw his sister here. Good, strong support system that Logan has throughout his high school career. You're really pulling for somebody who is going for a goal such as that. 1,000 points, very commendable. And Logan, of course, scoring's not his first prowess. I mean, he is a tremendous dribbler, ball handler, and distributor. Here's Piffner on the cut to the hoop and scores the layup. And Lucas Piffner coming to life. He has 7. Pacelli lead cut to 11. The Cardinals may not be out of the woods just yet. Newman squad, has got one more good or 2 runs in him. Here goes Meyer down the lane, went up, missed it, went to the ground. He's quickly back to his feet. Here comes Piffner into the front court. Got it to punt. Punt down the lane. Wild layup is no good. Boarded by the Cardinals. Here goes Meyer ahead. Meyer to the rack. Left-hand layup goes off. No good. Boarded by Asher Jordan. Got it back out. Badoon, open 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Swatted around. Finally gathered up by McCarty. Oh, boy. Pacelli's had 2 or 3 sequences here tonight where they've had 3 or 4 great looks. And a possession. Haven't knocked it down. Piffner the other way. Shot is up and good. Piffner's starting to get it. He's up to 9, and Pacelli turns it over. Cardinals got to slow things down. 54-45, 9-point ball game, 6.5 minutes left. Cardinals are still in control of this game. They got to understand that part of it. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Maida. When it comes to customized apparel for your local sports team, turn to Maida in Stevens Point. From corporate outings to your outfit for your sports team, Maida has all you could need. Well, Newman with the basketball within 9, so they're within 3 possessions. Punt with the ball on the right side. Throws it out top to Piffner. Now Fender. Pachelli would be okay if this clock ran for a little bit. Piffner. Out top to Spicala. Stolen away by Badoon. Badoon is tied up then, and they're going to call a held ball. It'll be Pachelli basketball, though. Good job there by Melise. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment with hometown care. Flaker will come out, and Van Order back into the game for the Cardinals. Pachelli up by 9. They've led by as many as 15. 6 minutes left. Van Order into the front court. Holds it out top, inside Yaite, off of his hands and out of bounds. That was a tough degree of a play there. Tough pass by Van Order and been a tough catch for Yaite, and it goes out of bounds. Cardinals will pick up full court here. And like I said before, I like when they do this. I think it puts more pressure on Newman and forces them maybe to work a little bit harder than they need to coming up the court. McCarty got it out to Punt. Punt down the lane, goes up, missed the layup, and rebound lost out of bounds. It's going to be Newman basketball here. Pachelli Sports brought to you in part by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move, make it a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Inbounded to Punt. Punt, dribble drive, 15-footer up, no good. Boarded by Yaite. Cardinals by 9. That is the Pachelli Cardinals by 9. 5.5 minutes left. Spash up 61-45. 3 minutes left in their game. So the Panthers have righted the ship there. Meyer to the rack, and he will score. Logan Meyer is up to 18. Having himself a nice game. Cardinals of Pachelli up by 11. McCarty got it out to Fender. Fender to Spicala. Spicala gave it up to Piffner in deep. Spicala, layup is up and good. Aiden Spicala with 4. The senior trying to keep his career alive here tonight. 9-point ball game, but time getting away from Newman. We're under 5 minutes left. Now Van Order got it out to Shirk. Shirk pulls up from 15 and hits. Camden Shirk now has 22 for Pachelli to lead all scores. Punt. Gets it out to McCarty. McCarty defender for 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Logan Meyer. Cardinals will slow it down here a hint. Punt's going to pick up Meyer, and a foul is going to be called by Punt in the backcourt. On Punt, his second. Over the limit, and 2 free throws here for Logan Meyer. Meyer, 18 thus far for Pachelli tonight. 11-point ball game. Pachelli in front. Meyer's free throw is good. He shoots once more. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Meyer hits a pair of free throws. The Maestro now an even 20 here this evening. 13-point lead for Pachelli. Punt into the front court to McCarty. Drops it off for Fender. Fender changes spots with Spicala. Gave it up to Piffner. Piffner back to McCarty. McCarty left side punt. Punt holding. Backs it away to Spicala. 4:08 and counting. Now to Piffner. Piffner ball fake. Kick out to McCarty. Newman struggling here in the half court. 3-pointer up. No good. Yaite with the rebound. And a rebounding foul on the Cardinals here. That's going to be McCarty, his second. And Yaite will go to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. Pachelli Sports brought to you in part by Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings. There are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Well, Pachelli shot 10 out of 12 in the first half, and in the second half, Free throws have not been as consistent for them, unfortunately. They've attempted 14, and they've only hit 8. Yaite does split a pair, though, so that'll help that. 61-47. Under 4 minutes remaining. Fender, he'll put up a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Shirk. Shirk ahead of the pack. Gets it over to Van Order. Skips it out. Shirk down the lane, goes up and scores. Camden Shirk with a bucket there, and it's now a 16-point game. Now Fender, he'll put up a 3, short. Battle for the board. It's going to belong to Newman. A final from the Fieldhouse in Stevens Point. Spash, they will move on. They defeat Holman 69-49 tonight. Almond Bancroft was up over Wild Rose 53-22 in their game. Amherst was losing to Freedom 81-38. Irish are a tough squad. Now Piffner gets the inbounds pass. 10-footer is up and good. Lucas Piffner for 2. I believe that's the final timeout for Newman. We will take one with them. 63-49 Pachelli, 3:26 left. We're back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
63-49, Pachelli by 14. I believe that's Newman's final timeout. They're going to pick up full court now. They got to try to speed up Pachelli here. Cardinals get the ball into Logan Meyer, back to Van Order. Now the pass is thrown away. That's exactly what they wanted him to do, was try to be not good with taking care of the ball. And that's a tough pass. Van Order throwing it back towards Meyer and just made it tougher than he needed to there, unfortunately. Newman gets the possession, down 14. Fender with the ball out top, gives it to Punt. Punt back to Fender. Fender had 15 in the first half. He has just 2 in the second half. Fender out top. Checked there by Logan Meyer. Fender brings it back across to Punt. Punt. Dribble drive. Kick out to Fender. Fender guarded by Shirk. He'll put up a 3. Missed it short. Boarded by Asher Jordan. Good effort there by Jordan. Gets it up ahead to Van Order. Pass across to Meyer. Meyer into the front court. Lobs it. Shirk. Layup is good. Well, the degree of difficulty was near a 9 there, but Shirk gets the bucket. Give an assist to the Maestro. 65-49. Skipped ahead. McCarty, 10-footer, no good. Rebound battled for. Yaite grabs it. Got it to Meyer. Meyer now into the front court. Dishes. Van Order. Outside. Jordan. 3 on the way. No good. And it is boarded by Piffner. Piffner now into the front court. Up from 10. Off the rim and good. Piffner. 13 now in the second half. Van Order gets it back to Yaite. And a foul is going to be called here on Spicala. And Spicala, that's going to be his 5th. Spicala commits the foul in the backcourt. And to the free throw line will go Yaite. Yaite has 3 points this evening. Newman has 15 seconds to come up with the substitute. Coach Waldvogel will take the full 15 seconds. I think that's the other difference between these two teams is Newman has only gone 7 deep this evening, while Pachelli, they've gone 10 deep. So Spicala fouls out with 4 points. He is one of 5 seniors on this roster. Him and Zubke play some key minutes for the Cardinals. Yaite missed the free throw. He'll shoot once more. Free throw line brought to us in part by Serve Pro. Jamie Wenzel, number one in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Yaite one more. In the air. Good. He hits the second. Yaite splits a pair. He now has 4 in the game. 66-51. 2 minutes left. Fender to the rack. Goes up and no good. Boy, McCarty put his hand in the hoop. That could have easily been offensive goaltending, but they let him play on. Jordan got it out to Meyer. Meyer skips it out to Van Order. Cardinals just need to let him foul him or get the layup, whatever comes first. Meyer down the lane, dishes. Shirk, good patience, got it out, Van Order. Van Order, jump stop, goes up and scores. Andrew Van Order for 2. He has 4. 68-51, three-pointer up, in and out, boarded by Yaite. Yaite gets it back to Logan Meyer. Meyer, he'll push it into the front court. Meyer, no look, pass, Shirk, low with a dunk. That'll put the exclamation point on this one here tonight. Shirk with the bucket, give another assist to the Maestro, and the Cardinals at Pachelli up 19. Fender, offensive rebound, wild shot, misses, but he will go to the free throw line. They're going to say, I believe it's on the ground, or they're going to say when he's going up. They're going to say it's on the shot. Fender will shoot 2. Yaite did a good run at him, but didn't have control of his body. And when you don't do that, no referee is going to give you the chance to get out of it there. It's going to be 2 free throws. As they will get stuff set up here. Referees going to their right spots. Fender with 17 thus far tonight. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Asher Jordan and Zachary Yaite comes out into the game. Will come Mitchell Grover and Joseph Birch. Fender eyeing the bucket in the air, and he hits the second one. 70-53, 1 minute remaining. Ball inbounded to Shirk. Shirk nearly lost it, got it back. Gets it ahead now to Van Order. And a timeout taken by the Cardinals. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, a local head and gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheeses, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off of I-39 in Bancroft. And our game broadcast brought to you in part by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Nicholas Gribach, one of the Cardinal seniors, comes in. There are 6 Cardinal seniors on this roster: Jordan, Van Order, Birch, Meyer, Gribach, and Logan Martin. Of course, you can only have 5 on the court at once, so you got 4 of the 5 who are on the court right now. And the Cardinals will inbound on the sideline. I'm not quite sure what the confusion is here as they discuss things. So now Lonnie Sankey is going to go talk to Coach Waldvogel. Were they not at the table in time for the Newman players? Or what are they going to do? A timeout's taken to now bring them in, I believe. So it is a timeout. All the confusion in the last minute of the game. Newman's trying to get their seniors in to give them some recognition. And the referee's doing the right thing. I mean, you can only let them come in when they are at the table there. Our game broadcast brought to you by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Well, Chase, looks like we may be headed north tomorrow if 3 Lakes holds on. At least it's not a snowstorm or 20 below, right? I mean, it's going to be a good day to travel. So Newman with some substitutions. Quincy Fender still in the game. Now Anthony Hoffer, he is a senior. He's in. He's joined by Matthew Meyer, another senior. Senior Jed Blum and Zubke. So Newman has their 4 seniors out there. Spicala already fouled out. Ball inbounded, stolen by Fender. Fender with the ball, gets it out. Pass back to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to be Pachelli basketball. Substitution, Logan Martin will come in. He is going to replace Van Order. So give a nice hand to Andrew Van Order. Maybe the last time he plays on his home court should Three Lakes win tonight. Cardinals will not have an opportunity at another home game, unfortunately. Cardinals get it in. Grivach, the fan favorite. He's fun to watch. Boy, he's comes in, he gets the most out of his minutes. Logan Meyer with the ball. Spreads things out. They're looking for Grivach. Meyer holding in deep. Needs help. Had it swatted away, and a foul is going to be called here. Meyer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Well, Logan Meyer on the points watch tonight, he's at 20. He needed 50 coming in, so we're down to 30. Got a chance to cut into it a little bit more here, and I'm sure he would like to do that. First one is up and good. He will shoot once more. Meyer at the Serve Pro free throw line, brought to us in part by Jamie Wenzel. And a violation is going to be called on the Cardinals. Well, you don't see that too often, but a violation, they're going to say that when Grover tried to come in, he stepped on the line, and that negated the second free throw opportunity. Logan Meyer comes out, the maestro, getting a nice hand. He is replaced by Grant Hinker. 30 seconds remaining, 71-53 your score. Ball handled out top by Meyer. Got it back out now to Fender. Fender gives it up, three-pointer on the way, no good. Grover battling for the board, secured by Fender. Loose and deep, Blum goes up and scores. Blum, one of the seniors, excited about that. Good for him. 71-55. Martin holding, looking, gets it in deep, gets it back, kicks it out. Grivach the catch. Grivach, and that's going to be it here tonight. Your final score, Pachelli advances to the regional final with a 71-55 victory here this night in Stevens Point. Newman finishes 5-21. Pachelli now 19-7 overall on the season. So Pachelli will play Three Lakes tomorrow night. We just heard that over the loudspeaker. So looks like we're packing up the old vehicle and heading north. Now, what the heck? What better thing to do? Get ourselves a regional championship, hopefully tomorrow. Will the Pachelli Cardinals? Well, Pachelli wins the battle of the Cardinals here tonight, 71-55. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the postgame show as you're watching Pachelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we welcome you back out. Nasonville Dairy post-game show, regional semifinal action. It was the battle of the Cardinals, the Stevens Point Pachelli Cardinals, 71-55 victors over the Newman Cardinals, and we're the Newman Fighting Cardinals, and we're glad to be joined by head coach John Shirk in the post-game show. Any game in the playoffs is not easy. Everybody just looks at seeds and says, well, Pachelli, by virtue of the seeding, should be able to walk away against Newman, and you saw them earlier this year. They were actually leading you by 1 at the half in that game that you had to fight here tooth and nail to beat them in the regular season. This one here tonight, they just wouldn't go away, but I thought your kids kept your composure, and I thought you guys had that killer instinct in the second half, got a few defensive stops, and I thought your defense is what won that for you in the second half here tonight. Headed to 3 Lakes tomorrow night. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, our defense actually won us the complete game. They're a good team, and I don't care if they're 11th seed. They play in a tough conference. They battle day in and night out in their conference, and they've gotten so much better from day one. They got a couple sophomores that are skilled and athletic, and and like you said, they wouldn't go away. And this is the playoffs. Everybody's fighting for the next game. You got to give them a lot of credit. I give a ton of credit to our boys making the adjustments that we had to make coming into this game. Defensively, I'd say we had an A-. We got work to do yet, but I'd say A- for majority of the game. They knocked us out the last 2 years, AJ. It wasn't going to happen this year. So
I was going to say a level of some revenge. Granted, they didn't hit 18 three-pointers, I think, as they hit that last time against you. Judging by the way the game started, I was concerned about that. Fender came out. He had 15 in the first half. I thought he really was a tough matchup. What'd you guys do different defensively on him in the second half? Because I thought he didn't get the same good looks he got in the first half. And I thought you guys, more than anything, frustrated him. And you made other Newman Cardinals try to beat you, and they weren't nearly as hot as Fender was in the first half.
Yeah, well, we started with trying to play more. And every time they tried clearing out and they tried rejecting that screen, we tried playing higher on the weak side, so that way he didn't have quite a path to go. Second up, we started to switch. We had enough athletes out there at one point. We just said, you know what? You guys switch. Don't let them go downhill on you. And it seemed to kind of mess with them a little bit. So,
leading scorer tonight, one of our Nasonville Dairy players of the game, Camden Shirk, will join us here in a minute. He had 26. Logan Meyer also will probably be joining us. He had 21. Well, you've ridden those two horses since mid-December. You've asked a lot out of both of them. I think everybody figured Cam has got to keep up his scoring prowess and then step it up, and I really liked his game tonight. I thought he looked to go to the rack. I think how many free throws? He shot 14 free throws. Started out well, waned off at the end, but that's okay. We'll take it in a win. But I thought his game was really a key cog for you here tonight. Got a lot of easy buckets down low, and I think his athleticism showed.
Yeah, his ability to score. He's a natural scorer, and that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. You see the guys, they're trying to work hard, they're trying to stop him, but he just finds a way, to put the ball in the bucket. And every time, though, we started to get to a point where we were struggling a little bit or needed a bucket, that's when Meyer came up and he had some huge layups for us down the stretch.
Thought your depth was the key here tonight. They went 7 deep and it showed. I think their kids got really tired in the second half. I think you guys showed that you were able to spell some guys in short spurts. And this is only going to benefit you down the road here, especially with a long trip up to Three Lakes tomorrow night. 10 players deep, and I mean, you got a lot of trust in a lot of those players. And there's really not anybody you put out there where you get into panic mode. You live and learn with some of them, but I thought you're 10 deep, or as good as any here right now.
Yeah, we're fortunate to be as deep as we are. Some games it works better than others, but right now I really think the boys are playing for each other. I just see how they're clicking, how they're talking to each other. This is the best they've gotten along all year, so it's good to see a change on that as well.
Well, regional championship on the line, Three Lakes, long trip up north, number 2 seed. They made it to the sectional semifinal last year. What do we know about them?
Their experience. Like you said, they've been there last year, and like I said, nobody wants to go home. Yeah, everyone's fighting for their life. But I appreciate you. I'll let you talk to the boys.
Yeah, sounds good. They're chomping at the bit. Good luck, John. All right, come on in, guys. Nasonville Dairy players of the game. The maestro, Logan Meyer, 21 points. Cam Shirk, no slouch himself, with 26. Well, hey, guys, you wanted to get some level of revenge against this Newman squad, right? They've had your number the past few years in the playoffs. Was not your typical 11 seed coming in here tonight. You guys knew you were going to get a dogfight. I thought they threw a lot of pretty good punches at you, but I liked how you guys came out, played your game. You guys didn't panic, and I think you guys showed you were the better team here tonight to move on to the regional final.
Oh, yeah, I mean, no matter what, every game is going to be a dogfight, but, it's just like whichever team wants it more, they're going to go out there and get it.
And some great plays here tonight. Cam, talk about what's it like to play with a player like Logan, who he has eyes in the back of his head. He had some great passes to you tonight where the normal player's not going to try to throw it to you on like a lob and stuff on a fast break, but what's it like to play with a player of his caliber who's got his passing ability?
Oh, well, I know I can always count on him to pass me on a cut, and if one man off night, you can always count on him to get a couple of buckets for the team and help us.
Logan, you got off to another hot start here tonight. I think you jumped out. You had, 7 or 8 of the first points for Pachelli. When you get going like that early on, it seems like the game's really coming to you, and I think you put a lot of pressure on the opposing team's point guard, and that sort of puts them in a pickle, and it seems like these last few games you've had some super fast starts, and it comes to the flow of the game, which for you has got to feel good when you're that hot early on.
Yeah, one of my AU coaches just telling me, you got to, outwork him, and you just got to be the better all-around player in him and make him scared and just keep going at him.
Guys, talk about your defensive effort here tonight. I thought that's what won the game the second half. I thought you guys got after it, and I thought you guys really shut down Newman, didn't give him good perimeter looks. Talk about what it's like for you to play that tough team defense.
Oh, well, this whole week in practice, we work on hedging screens, switching them well so the defender wouldn't go right by, and getting a hand up on shots but not going into them. So I think all those played a pretty big factor in our defense tonight.
All right, guys, well, it's on to the regional championship, Three Lakes tomorrow night. I guess nobody else had plans, I hope, for tomorrow night, right? We were planning on a regional championship. You guys got it all in front of you now. You get to go up to Three Lakes, get a chance to try to earn a regional championship. Long bus ride tomorrow. It's a Saturday, so not your typical school day for you guys. But you got to be chomping at the bit to get up there to get that opportunity.
It's every team's dream just to keep winning, and that's definitely ours for sure. But, hopefully we got breakfast tomorrow morning, so we'll eat good then. I know I will, but, I think it's a great idea, the more we sit around and don't do anything the rest of the day, I think the worse we're going to play. So hopefully some of us can get out there and get some work in before the bus leaves or whatever.
Logan, one final thought with you. You're a senior. This is your final home game here at the Student Activity Center. You've enjoyed a lot of great moments here. You're with a group of 6 seniors. A lot of great memories, a lot of emotions in a night like this. You got a lot of family here tonight. One of those tough nights where it's exciting and it's sad all at the same time. Exciting to move on, but probably a lot of emotions for you here tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun, but, life moves on. So just got to work hard at what the next day brings you.
All right, guys, you know what to do. I'll hand you the mic. Let them know you're in the house, and regional championship tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. I'm Logan Meyer.
I'm Cam Shirk.
And we're in the house.
All right, good job, gentlemen. Thank you. See you in Three Lakes. Good luck. All All right, so that's our Nasonville Dairy co-players of the game. Cam Shirk with 26, 21 for Logan Meyer. The Maestro now is just 21 minus 50. Let's do math here. That will get us down to 29, right, Chase? Yep, Chase gives me the nod there. So I trust him for all the hard stuff because I cannot do that. So 29 away from that elusive 1,000-point club for Logan Meyer. Run down the rest of the scoring for you for Pachelli. We had 5 points for Logan Martin, another one of the seniors. Zachary Yaite with 4. 4 apiece for Joseph Birch and Andrew Van Order. 3 for Braden Flaker. 2 for Lucas Hammerly. Pachelli, 19 2-point field goals. 3 3-point field goals. The Cardinals, 22 of 31 from the charity stripe here tonight. For the Newman Fighting Cardinals, they were led in scoring by Quincy Fender. He had 18. 14 for Griffin Punt. 13 for Lucas Piffner. And 4 for Aiden Spicala. 3 for Lucas Erdman, and 2 for Jed Blum. 15 2-point field goals, 6 3-point field goals. Newman 6 out of 12 from the free throw line tonight. Pachelli led at the half by a score of 38-26. Pachelli outscores Newman 32-29 in the second half to advance to the regional final at Three Lakes tomorrow night. 71-55 Pachelli over Wassa Newman. Newman falls and finishes their season at 5-21. Pachelli, another victory on the docket. They're now 19-7, and they will take that mark into a regional final up at Three Lakes tomorrow night against the Blue Jays. And we will be there with them. Chase Lyons, our student engineer, he'll make the trek up north with the team, and I'll join them there for that contest as it's the Cardinals and the Blue Jays tomorrow night from Three Lakes. We hope you can join us. Better yet, grab a friend, get a carload, and bring them up north with us and cheer them on in person. But if not, we'll be right here for you on Zaleski Sports. So that wraps up our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We're tonight. The final score, Pachelli 71, Wassa Newman 55. For all the great sponsors of high school sports and Zaleski Sports, Chase Lyons, our student engineer, AJ Ligman, bidding you a good Friday evening from the Student Activity Center on the campus of Stevens Point, Pachelli. The Cardinals victors in the regional semifinal. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from Three Lakes. Have yourselves a nice Friday evening.